What's up, YouTube? This is Elliot from Neanderthal Fitness coming at you with another video. This video is about a pet hate of mine. You probably already guessed what it is by the title of the video, but this is all about the myth of toning. Now, this is something that has always bugged me, but recently my partner asked me to train a friend of hers, which I duly did, and one of the first things she said to me is, now I don't want to lift any heavy weights because I don't want to get bulky. I don't want to bulk, I believe is what she said. And it seems to be a lack of education, mainly among females, that is orchestrated by the diet industry the way it is today, and by sort of fitness DVD fads, and then, you know, stars trying to make sales by saying, whoa, I lost 25 stone in 30 days. And it's simply bullshit. A few things to say on the subject. Mostly because I want to educate you. I think that you, the viewer, deserve to know the truth of the matter. So, let's first talk about toning and what toning is supposed to be. So, the suggestion is that you have muscles, and if you don't use muscles, they go saggy and blah, saggy. So, fat is just saggy muscles, or not necessarily that blasé, but essentially they're saying that because you haven't used your muscles, they're not hard, so they flab around a bit and they don't look great. And if you want to improve how your body looks outwardly, you have to tone the muscle. Toning the muscle would be hardening the muscle and kind of burning the fat off it at the same time, and you would do that supposedly by lifting light weights for 20 or more repetitions. Now, there is no such thing as toning a muscle. There are two things you can do to change your body composition. Both are important for someone looking for a total body transformation. One is to burn the fucking fat, because if you're covered in fat, and I don't mean that in an offensive way, but if you have let yourself go, you've eaten a crappy diet, and you've been sedentary for the past couple of years or more, and your circumference has increased, all of your muscles are not necessarily untoned. In fact, in overweight individuals, you'll generally find they're real strong. Why? Because they're weight training all the time by carrying around that extra person. So you can burn the fat, and if you burn the fat, that will give the illusion of muscle tone. So your muscle will appear more toned because there will be less fat and skin, less between the muscle and the skin. Two come closer together, the muscle shape can be shown off properly. The other and equally important aspect is to build the muscle. So building the muscle does the opposite, that brings the muscle closer to the skin, because the bigger the muscle, the more it kind of pushes itself up and becomes visible. Another important factor of building muscle is a metabolically active tissue, which sounds very scientific, but essentially means that to be on you, to exist on you, to have muscle, that muscle costs you energy. So it costs you calories that you consume. If you're clever and you're putting 2 and 2 together now, you will realize that if it costs calories to have muscle, the more muscle I have, the more calories I burn. Therefore, either one, the more food I can eat without getting fat, or the quicker I will burn the fat I already want to get rid of off of my frame. Bulking is something entirely different. You do not get huge muscles within weeks or even months, potentially even years, of lifting heavy weights. Bulking takes a long time. It takes, for you to be in a calorific surplus, i.e. taking in more calories than you need to weigh your current weight to increase your size, and you need to lift heavy weights consistently day in, day out for months and years to see the kind of results that people think about. If you've seen a female bodybuilder and you think, oh god, I can't lift heavy weights, I'll look like her, no you won't. For one thing, she has either been training for many, many years and is very experienced and does a shitload of intensity, kind of protocols in her training, or she is using performance-enhancing drugs. Women do not have the same levels of testosterone that men have. Testosterone is in charge of building muscle. The more testosterone you have, the more muscle you can build and the more easily it will build. Women are not designed to get huge. So, lifting heavy weights will not make you massive, it will just make you toned. It will make your muscles look great. Because, yes, you can lose a load of fat. Okay, you lose a load of fat, but then you're still kind of flabby, everything wobbles, and you're like, why is that? Why am I not, like, taut and toned? And that's because the muscles simply aren't strong enough. You need to build the muscles up so that they're firm and they stand in place. The ass being the main one that ladies are worried about, and men on ladies. Do squats, lunges, things like that, and you will build a good set of glutes that'll stand out like two goddamn watermelons on the back of your thighs. You need to build the muscle and reduce the fat, and that will improve your body composition. So you'll look better overall, and you'll feel better because you'll be healthier. And you can eat more. Who doesn't want to eat a Mars bar and not worry about getting fat? That's a good thing, and I'm not saying you should all go out and eat Mars bars, but if you have more muscle, you can afford more dietary faux pas. So that's really all I have to say on that, is lift heavy weights, do intense cardio, improve your diet, and you will end up toned and looking good, whether you're male or female. There is no difference as such in the training principles between the two. Peace.